Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a March energy reading. I don't know what I'm going to title this yet, but let's talk about the energy of March. Today, as I'm filming this, it is March 4th. It is a Monday, which is a moon day. The energy of this March specifically, yesterday was the 3-3 portal. It's very powerful. It's a very powerful time in a very powerful year. The energy that they were showing me is the Judgment card. And this is about being lifted up. It's an energy of ascension. It's an energy of resurrection and rebirth. What was lost is now found. I know I recently did a weekly energy reading about this. It may have been last week. But that energy right now is so potent. About answering the higher divine call and being lifted up out of the darkness and into the light. This is a significant time, a significant month for manifestation and creation. You are literally going to birth in a new life, a new timeline, a new experience. And it's a big energy, okay? It's a big deal. It's not a small feat. Many of you have been working towards something, the completion of something, for a very long time. 21, if you break it down, that's a 3. And it's like you're finally reaching that pinnacle point that really is going to balance the scales and level you up at this time. There's a really strong and powerful energy this month about divine order and significant balance. This is because March is always the time of the equinox. Every year, depending on what hemisphere you live in, whether you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, around March 20th is the equinox. It's going to be either your spring equinox, which is about rebirth, about creation, about new beginnings, or your fall and autumn equinox, which is about harvest, achievement, the successful completion and fruition of your desires. However, this energy manifest for you during this month, it's gonna bring in a very positive shift. This is a month where the hand of God is going to be evident in your life. One of the main messages that I was getting with this March specifically, March 2024, as we are in a 8-year and that balancing point, is that this March, not only is it going to bring in like good karma, but it's going to shift those who are ready, those whose spirit and soul is ready for the next step. It's going to shift you and propel you forward into the new beginning, the new relationship, the new experience that is meant for your highest good, that is meant for your nourishment, that is meant for your abundance, that's going to feed the creative spirit and your life force energy in a way that you have never been fed before. If you look at this field of wheat and the pomegranates all around her, the Empress is well fed. It's not just because she's pregnant, but it's because the energy of fertility and life is so abundant around her. And that's what many of us are lifting into and being lifted up into. The world truly being our oyster. You've gained that pearl of experience from your challenges, from your difficulties, from the hardship, and now it's like you're receiving the value of that. You're receiving your full circle moment. One of the really important messages that they were giving me is I had a dream a couple days ago. And in this dream, I was on a dock looking at the water and the horizon, and it was the ocean, but we were on a dock. And I was with a group of people that I didn't know in the 3D, but I knew them obviously in the 5D, in the spiritual realms. And in the distance on the horizon, there was a big storm. But we on the dock were safe from the storm. And one of the people who was with me said to me, "It looks like the storm is moving away." And as we're continuing to look, and the water's still choppy, and you can see the dark clouds in the distance, but they are getting further and further away. And the sun was starting to peek out and shine through the darkness. That's the energy of renewal and rebirth that we are all stepping into this spring. How that shows up for you in your life is going to be different, because this is a general reading, an energy reading. And so, we're all at different phases of our cycle, of our ascension, of our growth and personal development. But it's like the light at the end of the tunnel, that upliftment, that miracle, or the event that is going to be so evident for you this month that there is no denying divine order and God's hand and God's will for your life. And so it's a very, very powerful time. We are at the end of the astrological new year as we close out Pisces season, again, learning the lessons, doing the healing work, coming full circle to start off the new astrological year for Aries season. We're stepping into that new energy, that energy of life force moving us forward, creation, willpower, strength, and having all the tools in the toolkit that you need to truly create and envision everything that you desire for yourself. That is this energy right now. It's really beautiful, and it's lighter. For many of you, that dream had like two meanings. First and foremost, the storm is starting to move away. Whatever's been a storm in your life, or if there's been multiple storms, they're starting to subside. That energy of the rainbow, and I've been seeing rainbows like every single day since I had that dream. So it's like God's covenant, God saying, hey, things are gonna get better, things are gonna get lighter, things are gonna get easier. There are miracles abound. Just trust and believe in that. And so for some of you right now, that is the message, is that there's miracles abound and things are going to get lighter, things are going to get easier. You're going to start to see the light shining through. You're going to see the light shining through. And it's going to be this major uplift in your life that restores and renews you and replenishes you and kind of gives you that second life, that second wind. For others of you, the meaning and purpose of that dream was those of us on this ascension path, right? It's like we're on a dock, we're protected from the storms, the chaos, the destruction, the darkness of this world. And if we just remember that, remember that we're exactly where we need to be, but that energy can't touch us. The more we uplift, the more we focus on the light, the more we're doing our inner work, the more we're healing, the more we're growing, the more we're expanding, the more we're listening to our heart and soul and answering that call, the further and further away those storms are going to get. Often we're thrown into chaos, we're thrown into that energy of divine discontent, we're thrown into challenge after challenge to get us to move, to get us to step in our power, to get us to make a different choice. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. Also, a lot of times too, that energy of tower and chaos and disruption is to help us bring balance to areas of our life, whether that is our mental and emotional body, our spiritual body, our physical body, our jobs, our relationships. Get us to look at these things, to re-examine them, and to bring balance to them. And so there is this massive shift that's taking place this March of balance and integration and really things starting to level out. This is especially true if you've gone through a lot over the last few months or over the last few years. You're gonna start to feel this energy of relief. You're gonna start to feel an energy of peace. You're gonna start to feel an energy of calmness, and it's gonna sort of bring back that creative flow, that inner child, that all the possibilities, the ship sailing in, and all the visualization of possibility of what you can have in your life. Here's the thing with this energy though. It is important during this time not to try to control what comes to you. Spirit is going to bring in exactly what you need in the best and most perfect way. And so you may be really focused on money right now, but the universe might bring you a relationship, okay? Because that's actually what you need. And that relationship or that person is going to help you to tap into your creative flow, tap into your life force energy, tap into that love and heart energy, which helps to bring in abundance, which helps to get you to this space where you are very nourished and well fed, where you're in that embodying that Empress energy, where you are the divine feminine and you don't chase anything, you attract it all as needed. For others of you, your focus might be super, super focused on a specific person or a specific relationship. And the universe brings in a once in a lifetime opportunity that is everything that you've always wanted. It may have been even a dream from long ago that you sort of let go of because you didn't think it was possible. And now that door, that gateway is opened up for you. And this is a time to proceed with an open heart and an open mind. Do not be afraid of the good that comes in, especially for those of us, myself included when I say this, who have had so many heartbreaks, so many disappointments, so many things not working out. You kind of almost become a little bit cynical. The ego gets a little bruised and becomes a little cynical and thinks like, oh, when is the other shoe going to drop? Or when is, this going to turn bad? And Spirit's just asking you right now to really be secure in your faith and in your value, knowing that you are worthy and deserving of good, of blessings, of miracles, of abundance in all forms. And when you truly believe that, you will receive that, and it's going to become effortless. Okay. The other thing for this March, as we are moving out of Pisces season, moving into the equinox and Aries season, is things are going to shift and change. There's a lot of changes coming to the mass humanity collective right now, and there's a lot of changes happening for all of us who are on this ascension path. And so it's just kind of to flow with the changes that take place, let go of resistance for anything that is occurring or changing in your life. This is a time to really tap into that light energy, that inner child energy, and see the world with new eyes, with opportunity, with sort of that wondrous childlike spirit. That's like, for some, they call it foolish, but for others, it's carefree. As always, you want to use your discernment, but there's some sort of like lighter, carefree energy right now that wants you to like believe and wants you to expand and wants you to have fun. And so if you're not having fun this month, give yourself permission to play. Give yourself permission to sing. Give yourself permission to dance. Give yourself permission to laugh, because that energy is really going to help you to be in alignment with that higher timeline and with that higher calling and that higher purpose, but also with success, victory, achievement, and everything else that you want to accomplish during this time. So really beautiful messages coming through for March. I'm very excited for all of us. It's well deserved and, perfect timing. But yeah, everything is sort of like this divine justice is coming in. Again, divine justice is often not us seeing or knowing about someone else getting their karma for the bad things that they've done to us or for ways that we were hurt, but it's about us receiving the rewards and the gifts from the universe for a job well done. And so that's what they want you to focus on. The cosmic rewards and gifts that the universe are bringing in this month, because there is something new that is birthing for all of us. All right, with that, gonna do, I think I have the Thelema Tarot today. Gonna do some cards, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, angels of unconditional love for this beautiful energy of March 2024. What do you want us to know? Eight of Pentacles, work paying off. This also could be about your work and financial life. There could be a balance. There could be new opportunities coming in. The Devil. Again, there's energies, lower energies and energies of distraction. But if you remember that the devil is a liar and not get pulled down into fear, worry, lack, you will stay in a very balanced space. Yeah. Use your intuition. It's going to be heightened during this time. My dreams have been like extraordinary right now. My downloads have been so fluid. And so really just listen to your intuition. Continue putting in the work for yourself, for your dreams, for your goals. Don't allow the negative energy or dark, chaotic energy in the world to distract you from your higher self and your higher truth. You know what you know. Trust in that. Spirit, what else do you want to bring through? Yeah, because there's that full energy, new beginning, new cycles, higher timelines. What's coming in, I need to emphasize this more. I don't feel like I emphasized it enough. Spirit was showing me literally like the Red Sea parting. And it's kind of interesting because she's kind of like walked through this portal and it almost looks like water, but then there's a mountain there too. This energy of March is literally like the Red Sea is going to part in some area of your life. The impossible becomes possible, like something you beyond your imagination, something extraordinary is going to take place that changes the tide and changes things in such a big way. It's going to change all areas of your life. This is that new energy, that 0 point, that new beginning. Okay. And again, it's going to be different for all of us, but really right now is just keeping your eyes on the prize, keeping your eyes on the light, focusing on the light, not focusing on the storms. They're moving out in the distance anyways. Yeah, because we've got the King of Cups for some of you. This is about love, relationships, healing, because we have the Dove, the Holy Spirit, healing, bringing in peace, bringing in honesty, bringing in a reciprocal energy, bringing in abundance. There's another gateway. Ace of Pentacles. I love it. Birthing and creating abundance that will be long lasting, the abundance that you truly desire and deserve. There's the world. On top of the world. The world is your oyster, and everything that you have experienced, all the pain was so that you could become the pearl. Be that glistening, beautiful being of value, shining your light, being unbreakable. To come into your higher self. For some of you, divine union. For others of you, choosing a path that brings you into all the things that you love. Anything else, Spirit? Wow, powerful energies. And victory. Yes, I'm going to stop here because that's incredible. Victory, success, public recognition, again, rewards from the universe for a job well done. Doesn't mean that March doesn't have heavier energies, but again, don't get caught up in the lower vibrational energies, because you are fully equipped. You know what you know. Trust and listen to your guidance and intuition, because it's going to open up the world to you at this time. It's going to open up new beginnings, new possibilities, great abundance, great wealth. For some of you, great love, great partnerships, and a lot of success and achievement. All right. I am absolutely loving this energy. Very, very excited for this month ahead. It's a sigh of relief. It's a sigh of relief for sure. All right. We're going to finish out the reading with the Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards. Bottom of the deck is intuition. Your intuition is going to be stronger at this time. You are divinely guided. Just listen to it. Listen, even if it seems illogical. Listen to it and listen to the call and follow the call. All right, higher self. Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels. And if you need clarity, reach out to Archangel Raziel for clarity regarding the intuitive messages that you were receiving right now. Final messages, Spirit, for this month of March. Final messages. Gratitude. There's a cornucopia of abundance that is yours. You will be in alignment with the energy of abundance when you have more gratitude in your heart. And so just be grateful for all of it. It is all leading you to exactly where you need to be for your highest good. Serenity. Have peace. There's nothing to force at this time. Just trust and know that serenity, joy, happiness, abundance, and love are all coming in. This is divine time for you. It's time for you to rise. It's time for you to step into the highest version of yourself. It's time for you to be uplifted. And so when you can trust in that, you'll come into that space of peace and serenity within, because you know that everything that's happening around you and everything that's happening in your life is just getting you to that place. Archangel Michael is coming out with patience. Have patience. Everything is working out for you. Everything is working in your favor. One final message, angels. Well, they wanted 3, okay? For some of you, patience, because you need to know that you are safe and secure in all ways. And so even if you're in a challenging time in your life, this is a challenging moment, understand that this too shall pass. You will always have enough, and you will always get what you need when you need it, because Archangel Uriel is coming out with abundance again. You are abundant in all ways. Abundance is your divine birthright. And so know that you will be nourished, you will be sustained, and you will be provided for greatly. And for some of you, this time that you're coming into brings in great freedom. Freedom from restrictions, freedom from storms, freedom from hardships. You're being uplifted. Trust and believe that love has your back. Archangel Sandalphon coming in the bottom of the deck. There is love, there is happiness, there is hope, and the divine loves you and is making sure that you have all that you need and that you feel loved, nourished, and nurtured this month of March. All right, so I'm loving this energy. Bottle it up, just bottling it up so that we can embody that love, embody that light, be the way showers, be the lighthouses for this world, and live into what is our highest good and highest destiny. That is my wish and prayer for everyone. I am sending you love. Take care.